Okay, so you have time off from work. Sometimes one, sometimes two at the most. Because for now, you can only afford to have only 2 days off in a week, or maybe in a month, for a month, because you're used to working 6 to 7 days a week. But if it's up to you, you would want to take off maybe every other day, whatever your needs are, right? So by the time you have those 2 days off, or that day off, it's almost like you don't know what to do, because you're so used to working on someone else's time. And it's almost like you're just looking around saying, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? I don't know what to do. Okay, my chores everything is already done. I don't have to do no chores or anything. Everything is straight. You might have taken care of all of that on one of your days off. Let your job tell you, okay, you're off for 3 to 4 days, or maybe 2 weeks. By then, you wondering, am I being let go? Am I being laid off? You're doing everything that you can to see about why you only working 2 days that week. Because the next 4 days, you're like, I need to work. Not knowing that's your opportunity to start working for you. To do a side hustle. To drive Lyft or Uber or DoorDash or any gig work. You can start that. That can be your side money. That's that extra money you can put away for a rainy day. You can take the time out, learn a skill. Start reading books again. Or just go out to the beach. Enjoy. Take yourself out to the movies. If you have a family, spend some time with your kids. And if you don't have a family, if it's just your grandparents or your mom or dad's living, spend some time with them. You got a niece and nephew, spend some time with them. Take advantage of the time that you have off, and don't be so quick to squander your time away. Now, nothing wrong with, okay, I'm just gonna watch TV, stay home and watch TV in my PJs. Now, if you're only doing that, 1 day, that's fine. But don't make it into a habit. You're not taking advantage of your time that's given to you. Because that time, you're not going to get that time back. And then next week rolls around, Monday rolls around, and you say, what was I doing with my time? Now it's different that you know, you have a focus. You have all of these activities that you did. You know, you said, okay, I'm gonna hit the gym for a couple of hours. I'm gonna do some gig work, either DoorDash or Uber. I'm gonna do that for a few hours. You know, you start to have a system. Okay, I'm gonna go to the store, get some grocery, so I'm gonna cook this meal, cook this steak, cook this chicken, cook this fish, and I can pour myself a ice cold Coca-Cola or ice cold beverage. You know, you might have some ice cold beer, or just drink it out of a can, or wine if you drink wine. You're more strategic. It's more planned out. That's the difference between you taking advantage of the time that you have off versus the time that you don't have off. Those versus the time you did not take advantage when you had that time off. Because by the end of that following week, you're like, where did my time go? You absolutely feel empty. You ever notice that when you know you squandered your time, you have this feeling, I didn't do anything. Like, I literally just squandered my time. I was just on the phone talking about nothing for a whole, hour, or all I did was, I didn't do nothing but just sleep and eat and just watch TV or just watch videos on my laptop or on my computer, or you just all you did was played games, right? And you didn't, and then that's all you did. Versus, okay, you might have watched a podcast. You took some notes on ways that you can implement what they're saying, how you can gain that skill or some type of, training. You didn't took notes. You didn't went over your notes. And now you set some time on how you can implement. You drew out your plan and your next steps. Or you started creating content on YouTube and other social media platforms. You started doing that. You started watching other content on ways on how you can make your channel better and how you can learn that skill. See, when you do that, that's different, because you're putting your time into good use. Now, there's always a balance. A little TV, listen to little music here and there, or you just go here and there. That's different, because it has its place and it has its purpose. You're recharging, you're unwinding. It doesn't take 3 days to unwind. So if you're like on the couch not doing nothing for 3 or more days, then you got to kick yourself in the pants and be like, okay, we got to stop being lazy. We got to build something. We got to plan something now. It's time to move. Because when you do that, when all you do is just the same boring pattern, right? Then you're going to have the same boring life than you did last year. And then the next thing you know, 2 to 3 years then pass, and there wasn't a shift of excitement in your life, the things that you did in your life. So it's good to take inventory every day. Don't wait until January to the new wait until the new year. Don't wait until the new year. Let your day be today on what you want to do, what you want to accomplish. Take advantage of each day that you have, because only for the day, that's all you have. And you will not get that day back. And when you realize that, really truly realize that, and take it serious, then that's when everything will begin to shift. And when things are shifting in your life, when your mind is focused, you got your scope, you got your beam focused scope on, then people start to notice. They start to say, he or she, they different. There's something about them. Some of them, they might say, oh, he or she don't talk like they used to. They don't be joking around. They don't be doing they don't be doing A, B, and C like they used to. Something is wrong. And then they try to, people want to check your temperature. They trying to see what you got going on, and they covering up like they concerned. Like, oh, are you all right? Did something happen? And you have the same smile genuinely. You know, you smiling with your eyes because you know the plans that you're doing, and you keeping it to yourself. You just on your path of your purpose, whatever it is that you meant to do. And you're so subtle that it's scary. You're not broadcasting it, you're not showboating it, because you know you don't have to, because in time everything will show itself. And others will see you. They will see the value that you bring, and that they must come correct when going near you, when dealing with you. They must step correct. Because if they don't, you'll dismiss them. They won't benefit off your value, right? And people want to benefit off the value. But that's going to probably be in another video. I might go more into that. But this is what it will look like. This is how your life will look like when you take advantage, daily take advantage of your time. Not only the time that you have off. Now, I hope you like what you heard today. And just remember, take advantage of your time off and of your time in general, because your time is yours and yours alone. Like, share if you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you like what you hear, and comment down below. Comment down below. I will take advantage of my time off, or just straight, I will take advantage.